Okay, this next question is going, I think, might cause a problem.
Good. Oh, good. I love problems.
Question 143. Which children's story / TV show do you think is most fundamentally flawed?
Hang on, which what? TV show or children's show?
Children's show / TV show. Children's story / TV show.
Is fundamentally flawed.
Yes.
The Bible?
Would you say that's a children's story?
Well, there's a lot of Christians who think it is.
I read it quite a bit as a child.
It's a children's story.
Say again?
Which one of us?
Both of you. Not at the same time.
Right. I'm just going to wait for you to start talking so we can talk over each other again.
If you wanted me to be more specific, how about Noah's Ark?
I was thinking that. But that's not necessarily a children's story, though.
Yeah, but when it's done as a children's story, it's even worse than what in the Bible.
I don't know. I have an issue with Dora because where are her parents, and why are they just letting this girl like traverse the globe by herself with this fox?
She's like 5.
Because her name is the Explorer, and that's what she does.
Child.
Yeah, but the parents called her that expecting it.
She is super dead like 30 times over, and you know it. And you know that fox fucking killed her too, so I'm just saying. That's my
Maybe
story.
Maybe Dora's already dead, and that's why the parents aren't with her, and she's just in the backyard.
Did they bury her back there?
They bury her in the backyard.
Or
No, just the spirit lives back there.
Dora's already dead, but the stories are the parents fantasizing to each other in order to keep the sort of memory alive and cheer each other up.
There you go. Sounds good. We can
So
rewrite
why
the
are
whole
they
story.
spending time with her? Why are they thinking of her alone? You think if it was about being a memory of her, they would want to be with her and be sharing those experiences with her, you know?
Too traumatic.
They can't, because she's not there, so she must be somewhere. So they come up with this fantasy of her traveling around and having wonderful, lovely adventures.
What if Dora was never real at all and she's just purely a fantasy of the parents? They've had a psychotic break and they fantasize that they've had this child that they never actually had, and they've made this whole fanciful world up for her.
But Amanda's right. Then why aren't the parents on there? It has
Because
nothing
they're
to do with
imagining
parents.
she's
That's why I
away.
said it's just a spirit living in a backyard.
Yeah, because if she's away, they can go, well, our daughter's away.
They don't have to deal with it. She's not dead. She doesn't exist. She's just away. She'll be home soon.
Has anybody ever seen her parents?
I can't remember. Amanda's the expert.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
No, I've never. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen it, but no.
Same.
So that's my issue. She's super dead. But, you know, because
Somebody else.
The bears will eat fucking anything.
Somebody else go on.
Ew. This took a morbid turn here. I mean, I went a little bit around the corner, but you jumped the whole fence. Bears are eating her.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to go with Pinocchio.
Why Pinocchio?
Oh yes.
Because he's a
He
fucking
totally
liar.
fucked that puppet.
Liar.
Mm.
Well, you know what? Geppetto made Pinocchio's nose so long.
See, it's all about a pedo and a liar, and
Firewood.
it's okay.
Exactly.
All right. What was it? What children's story is the most fundamentally broken? Was that the question?
Children's story / TV show.
Star
Oh,
Wars.
was that the question? I missed it.
I thought it was just
Just
what?
playing along.
How can we make Dora the Explorer horrific?
It seemed to turn into that. The Wiggles. Why the Wiggles, Doc?
Oh, fuck the Wiggles.
Wiggles.
Okay.
Oh, I've got an
Can
answer.
anyone
So
tell me-
weird.
Go on.
Can anyone tell me what that kids TV show is with the Oh, it's Davey might know. I think it's only UK one, where they're in kind of like this weird kind of foresty woodland setting, and it's full of little toys that dance around, and there's a little train that goes around and takes them to places and
Magic
stuff.
Roundabout?
It's
Oh
not
no,
Magic.
no, you're thinking of the Night Garden. Oh my god, that's
No, it's less coherent than that. Does anyone know what I'm talking
There is something less coherent than
Tell
the
us
Night
how people
Garden.
would be.
See, I thought you were talking about the Magic Roundabout.
Yeah, I did too.
You know what,
but
I'm
you
just-
said it-
Come back to me. I'm going to look up what it's called.
Okay. Right, my answer is the Smurfs.
Why?
Smurfette.
Hey, I love the Smurfs. Screw you, Dave.
Smurfette.
The one chick.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Your point being?
She was very popular.
Very.
There actually in the later Smurf episodes, there's more female Smurfs.
Mm.
But the
There was
Smurfs
always
were
rumors
created
about her.
magically. They weren't. They didn't breed. So Smurf was actually made by Gargamel.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, yeah, but they all hit on her, so they
Oh,
were
yeah, they
horny
did
male
see
Smurfs.
that,
I
so-
mean,
They wanted to get Smurfy with her. They wanted to show how blue they really were.
and then there's and Papa Smurf who's got her like, you know, under his wing, wink, wink, and she totally is going after the old guy with the money, you know.
Hey B, I reckon you could do a great impression of Brainy Smurf.
Of Brainy.
Brainy
Oh
Smurf.
no. Oh no.
You know what? I can't find the title, so I'm just going to say anything on CBBS because it encourages drug use.
Drug use in who? The kids or the parents?
Anyone who views it, you've got to be on acid for it to make sense.
Because it's made for very young babies. That's how their minds work. Although that might tell you something about how babies' minds work, like you're on drugs.
It's because they're on fucking acid.
You know those damn babies are always dropping acid.
Did you know that the Little Mermaid, the castle that her father lived in, the Fish King, is nothing but phallus symbols?
Yeah.
Look at it.
I hadn't
know you
noticed.
sound like all the
Tower is
Christians.
clearly a gigantic cock. I know.
And that's what they do under the sea.
Did you ever notice? Right. Ever notice that someone will draw some art for some kind of kid thing, and everybody's okay with it, and then the Christians are like, "Oh, it looks like a penis. Oh, it looks like what? Why are you looking for that?"
Because they are
They're
sex
really
obsessed.
frustrated.
They are so sex obsessed.
You're right.
Oh man.
They're more obsessed with it than we are.
Yes.
The
They're just
Pinocchio
everything.
syndrome.
There's a penis in everything for them.
Yes.
They just need to go get laid.
Yes.
Get loose a little bit.
Very much so.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, although, in actual fact, the problem is that when the priests get laid.
Yeah.
Right.
That traumatizes
right.
everybody.
I mean, if they were doing other priests, nobody would give a shit. That would be
Right.
between them, you know, consenting adults.
Yeah, but they'd lose their job. They'd lose their
That
job.
line.
They'd lose their job if they were shagging priests.
Right?
Oh, yeah, you can only shag little boys and get away with it. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Right.
It's condoned.
Oh, wait there before I move on. Badger, did you find it?
No, even looking for it was a fucking acid trip. It's something involving, like a, just no. I
That's
can't
why I thought it
handle
was
it.
in the Night Garden.
I went to visit some little mini badgers in the family a little while ago, and they were all watching this. And no. Mm-mm.
Wasn't Fraggle Rock?
I don't know.
Oh, I like Fraggle Rock.
So do I.
See,
Oh,
I
somebody
remember
was really high when they wrote that.
when I was little Patty Cub, I remember watching shows that were educational, but in a fun way. I was watching this thing about this guy called XP. I think he was like a spaceman who came down and somehow, even though he lived on a spaceship, didn't understand how anything worked. So he would come down and he
would dribble like Captain Planet.
he made no. He made like a boat out of concrete, and it was a good show.
Badger, was Whizbit still on when you were young?
I'm not sure. I have to look up what it is. Send me a link in a bit.
Right.
Tell us
Thank you, Mal.
What? Whizbit, you needed to be stoned.
Was there a badger in Danger Mouse?
Was there a mouse in Danger
You're right.
Badger?
I think you're right.
Danger Badger.
Don't know.